nothing. That just pings on once you press it. There's nothing, man. What's happening, Crypto fam? Happy Thursday. It's Thursday. I've got that right today. Good morning. Welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott. It's a pleasure to have you here, whether you join a live stream or whether you're watching in the future. I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content. So thank you. Oh, fuck off, son. Need to find my position now. So I'm out of the sun for the time being. Can't deal with that sun at the side of my head. Hey, we got people in. Let me get that chat up, lad. Live chat. Morning, Daniel, David, Emil. The best of the best. Do you remember that film, Best of the Best, mate? The best of the best. Do you remember that film? The best of the best. With Julia Roberts' brother in it. Oh my days. I used to love that film when I was a kid. The best of the best. That and No Retreat, No Surrender. Great films. Great films. Right, today, digital revolution, baby. It's happening, innit? The digital revolution's happening. Hardly anyone's really talking about it. Hardly anyone's really admitting it, accepting it. But people need to seriously take a step back and start thinking, how long is your job safe for? How long is your job safe for? Like I was saying yesterday, 100% of cars on the road used to be handmade, and now there's hardly anyone making cars by hand. The job's gone. It's pretty much gone. The robots put the cars together now. From that all the way to the server in Greg's, where the robot's going to start serving us coffee and stuff. The robotic accountant that's going to count the numbers for us. The robotic solicitor and lawyer who can just recall a case from the past. 100-year-old case just recalled like that. Has got access to all the information in his head. A server in a restaurant, behind a bar in a pub. How long are all these jobs? How long are all these jobs going to last? Honestly, sit down and think with yourself. There's no typers anymore on typewriters for the newspapers. Not all sat there on typing on papers. The printer came, and then the computer came. You know what I mean? It's interesting to know, are the papers printing digitally yet, or are they still printing the old way? That'd be an interesting one. But morning, Sarah, XRP to the moon. Steve Willis. Yeah. Best of the best, a great film. Soul's No Retreat, No Surrender. AI will replace everything. So, when this wants to actually load up, mate. So, we'll start with CNN first. So CNN first are saying robots could take over 20 million jobs by 2030. Now, is that replacing the jobs of 20 million people? Or replacing actual 20 million jobs from a server to a taxi driver to a bin man to an accountant and up to 20 million jobs? Do you know what I mean? Or is that actually meaning? We're going to have a little read of it. Robots could take over 20 million jobs by 2030, as study claims. Economists analyse long-term trends around the uptake of automation in the workplace, noting that the number of robots in use worldwide increased threefold over the past 2 decades to 2.25 million. That's a lot of robots already. 2.25 million robots working in the workplace globally. While researchers predicted the rise of robots will bring about benefits in terms of productivity and economic growth, they also acknowledge the drawbacks that were expected to arise simultaneously. People need to be reskilled. People are going to need to be reskilled. People need to reskill the self. They need to get reskilled off the government, off the education system. But we need reskilling and we need repurposing, if you like. I still think this is part of it. Teaching you that you can work from home, teaching you that we can earn online, teaching you, like, just basically just rubbing it in your face that, yeah, you can stay at home and most of you can work from home and most of you can earn money from home. You don't even need to go to actual work. It's very, very interesting. Robots could take over 20 million manufacturing jobs around the world by 2030. According to a new study from Oxford Economics, within the next 11 years, there could be 40 million robots put to work in China alone. Economists analyse long-term trends around the uptake of automation, the 2.25 million, we've read that already in the title. Researchers predicted the rise of robots benefits simultaneously, read that in the title. As a result of robotization, I've not heard that one before. As a result of robotization, tens of millions of jobs will be lost, especially in the poorer local economies that rely on lower skilled workers. This will therefore translate to an increase in income inequality. So they're expecting income inequality. That's where the AI guys are trying to sort it out, where we have a base minimum living wage, which most people are actually getting now for doing nothing. Interesting. As is interesting, that, innit? That most people are currently on the raised living wage for doing nothing, and the AI guys are screaming for a higher living wage. All AI doing micropayments through ILP. Well, it will be. What I'm getting at is how many robots are actually going to come about, device to device, how fast it's actually going to come about. And yeah, they will be using ILP and making payments for themselves and making payments for other people. And then the people are either going to have to become a programmer to program the robots that are making machine-to-machine payments, or they're just going to have to go online and earn from the hobbies. Morning, Sean. ILP will do it. Interledger protocol between the networks, between the machines. It just really interests me. Like, this equates, like, we'll do this. However, if robot installations were boosted to 30%, more than a baseline forecast for 2030, researchers estimate it would lead to a 5.3% boost in global GDP that year. This equates to adding an extra 4.9 trillion per year to the global economy by 2030. We know the only people who cared about a GDP are the elites. That's it. It means nothing to you and me, a GDP. It means fuck all how much the company earns, how much the company. It is a company, the country. So, if we come out of CNBC, we can go, I mean, BBC, robot automation. I don't like reading BBC headlines, and I ain't clicking on the fucking article to read into it, but I'll read the overview. And they think 800 million jobs by 2030. Up to 800 million global workers will lose their jobs by 2030 and be replaced by robotic automation. McDonald's robot. Can you flip about 12 burgers at a time, can't it? You're not going to find it if you Google McDonald's robot. But McDonald's robot flipping burgers. McDonald's burger flipping robot. Play a little vid here. Just so you can see him.
Well-being, and many more. Search BT Tech Tips.
I want people to understand that that's early. This is early robot. But man's flipping burgers, mate.
Flippy is already detecting them in the background. Alright, and then, so for now, I'm going to salt the burgers.
And he's not sat there like, can I go for a fag, mate? Can I go and have a smoke? Just nip into the loo. Granted, he'll have to come out when he needs an upgrade. When he needs a bit of maintenance, gonna need a break then, obviously. But he's not like, I want some dinner. I want to go and have a smoke. Can I go and make myself a cappuccino for 15 minutes, boss? None of that. Flippy's just working, yo. Flippy's just working away. Don't there'll be a use case for shamans. Or Hi, morning, Alan. Good to see you, pal. Cockney Bill, love you, mate. Good to see you. Yo, Josh, bedtime, mate. On the other side of the world. I'm gonna go another one now. Robot running cafe. You know, I just want people to know it's coming, man. And people need to wake up. If you know someone who works in Greg's and all that, tell them they've not got a job in 2030. Oh, is that Lionel Richie? Oh, you're not gonna copyright me for it. But it's making the coffee on its own. And this is what I was saying today. Imagine you're on your way to Costa and you fucking ping it. You pinging the machine. You're like, yo, I'm on my way. I'm gonna be there in 5 minutes. Make me a brew, bro. And then it puts it in a little oven thing for you, and you get the code to near field connection it open. He's going ham there. This guy's just making the coffee. Again, he's not asking for a smoke break. He's not asking for. He's not asking for the breaks we ask for. He's not asking for the perks we usually ask for. It's coming. Won't want to do your dishes. Well, the dishwasher's good in it, but you need a robot now that puts the dishes in the dishwasher. Oh, William, I know this is nothing compared to what's coming. I know it is. But it's hard to find stuff that is actually that far progressed. To be honest, it's not that easy finding it all. Here's another cafe, another coffee point in the background there. You just roll up to it. The pad's there. Boom! I want a cappuccino, bro. I'm just gonna ping you a cappuccino.
What this allows is basically really good coffee, fresh coffee. It only takes a few seconds to get.
How did you guys go ahead and actually assemble this?
So this one was built in, we rented like a garage in San Mateo. We were trying to figure out how do you build something like this. It happened that one of the co-founders, his family does metal fabrication.
What? He just rented a garage and built it, you know, like you do. Rented a garage and built a fucking automated robot that runs its own cafe, you know, because we was fucking bored. What? Jesus, wept. This is what I mean. By using the knowledge to your advantage. Now, don't get me wrong, they're extremely intelligent people. I'm not acting like we can all go and build a fucking robot, but we've got to use what we know is happening to our advantage. I love you, Kemet. Love you, mate. I love you. Love you all. And I want you, especially if you're in a job where it looks like automation's gonna take over. So basically, if you're an Uber driver, you know what you should be doing? You should be saving up for a self-driving car, because you ain't going to be an Uber driver come 2030 to 2033, 2035. You're not going to be an Uber driver by then, bro. You're not. Uber's going to have its own self-driving cars by then. People ain't going to be able to drive cars eventually, so your taxi driver and your Uber driver, they're gone. Again, good 10 to 15 years till it happens, but if you're a taxi driver right now or you're an Uber driver right now, you should be saving for a self-driving car to open your own taxi business down the line so you can undercut Uber and you can undercut the Volkswagen fob and you can undercut the Bentley fob and the rest of it. Che, we never studied robots at Little Moss, bro. I'm with you there. They weren't, yeah. Never. None of that. Who did I have? Miss Christopher I had for science. She was shocking. My mum's a better science teacher. My mum's a microbiologist. She's a better science teacher than the science teachers I had in school. It's a shame they don't make science more entertaining. And mathematics, mate, should be mixed. It shouldn't be separate in schools anymore. Morning, Gary. Morning, Gary. Morning, Russell. Erica. Message retracted. Eric. I called you Erica then. Sorry, mate. I saw an A. There's no way. No more lorry drivers, David. Have you seen me? Have you seen me Instagram of the new lorry? I've shown you the lorry. You've seen it. If you haven't seen it, stay there. Don't go fucking anywhere. Because I'm going to show it you right now. The cabless lorry. There's no cab on the lorry, mate. There's no fucking... There's just a thing on the floor that pulls the trailer. It's... Mate, I want you to go to Google and save this fucking document, because I'm only going to show you a couple of pages of it here, and you really need to go and see it. When I say I've seen the agenda to 2050, this is part of it, with the self-driving drones and all that stuff, mate. The drone from the capsule, oh my days. Volkswagen Mobility as a Service PDF. Right. Leadership in Mobility as a Service, MAAS PDF. You click that bad boy. We're gonna go and have a look at that. Open with the drive. Waiting for the fucking thing to open. 2018, this document was created. Oh, I saw it is. You what, Jimmy? Jimmy on Telegram, give it me. I appreciate it, Jimmy. Thank you very much. You're going to come to that document. Volkswagen 2050 agenda. Oh my God, mate. So there's the fob. There's the fob. You'll pay for that fob. You'll pay for the fob. You'll pay a subscription to get the fob. And when you're at the side of the road and you push the fob, do you know what's coming to pick you up, mate? No, honestly, I want to know what's coming to pick you up, mate. That bad boy there. Mobility, accessible for everyone. Even the blind people just be able to push the fob and it turns up. It's going to take congested streets into completely open, clean streets. It's going to be mobility as a service and mobility on demand. Oh my days, mate. Stop it. Little girl running out of one there. Like, they're called Cedric and stuff. They've built one. It works. They're building other ones. They've got Cedric Urban Shuttle to replace buses and trams and stuff. They've got the delivery thing to replace delivery drivers and cabless truck. No truck drivers, mate. There's no truck driver in that, mate. No truck drivers in that, mate. Go and have a look at this document. It's absolutely crazy. We're going to end up with the ground capsule that carries the pod that can also be picked up by the drone, the air module. Ground module, capsule, air module. The world by 2050. Let's go and have a look at that shit, seriously. If you don't believe a digital revolution's here, it's fucking coming. What do you think about Ripple doing loans? Just Ripple doing loans? What do you think about Capital One doing loans, mate? Think about Capital One doing loans. What do you think about Vanquish and Aqua and all them doing loans? All the credit card companies, what do you think about them? What do you think about Bitu doing loans? Yeah, the Americans and the trucks in it. I don't know how them hardcore truckers are going to deal with this, mate. I want to picture like a 25-year-old trucker now who's been a trucker for 5 years since he was 2021 and he fucking loves it and he wants to do it until he's 50. He fucking can't without moving to a country that's going to allow humans to drive for longer. I'm not saying that, I'm not writing the regulations, so this is a little bit speculative and we're making assumptions, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that by 2035, the majority of the Western world, i.e. where everyone watching this lives and we have democratic laws and we feel a little bit relatively free, the Western world will change the highway codes by 2035. At the moment, the UK highway code suggests that a person's got to be in charge of the vehicle for it to drive down the street. In the future, it's going to be illegal for the person to be in charge of the fucking vehicle. It just is. I don't know whether it's going to be 2030, 2040, 2050. Don't ask me when that's going to happen, but it's going to happen. You're going to have kids sat in a car that's driving 80 miles an hour on its own, looking at the dad thinking, you used to drive cars at this speed. And you had hold of a steering wheel yourself, Dad. And you controlled it with your feet on pedals. You're just going to be like, yeah. They're like, what? Seriously, get someone to record yourself driving now. Get your missus in the passenger seat. Get a fucking recording you're driving. Get a recording. You do stick. None of this automatic bullshit. On the stick, clutching. And show your grandkids in the future how we used to drive, because they're not gonna not like, they're just gonna be like, what? You know, like when you try and explain to a kid that horses used to pull barges down the canal. The barges didn't used to have engines. The horses used to pull the barges down the canal. You try and explain that to a kid, the kid's like, what? Didn't have engines. The horses pulled the barge. And like, yeah. Like, what? Fucking engine. It's like, it's the same thing. Like the older people now, like, I don't think this digital money's getting anywhere. Well, did you think they'd get rid of the shilling, Grandad? What did you think about decimalisation and the 100 penny pound? Honestly, it's happening, man. It is happening. It does sound crazy, Josh, but it is coming, mate, and I just don't know the time frame. I just really don't. And I'm going off 2030 because the Volkswagen document states self-driving car agenda 2030. The fucking drones are 2050, mate. So there's not that much fucking time from now till then. Do you know what I mean? We've got a decade and then another 2 decades. It's only 3 decades, that. Perspective. 3 decades ago was 1990. Wow. Do you know what I mean? It's all gonna change. Unions might want to stop AI. What does everyone think about being chipped and tracked? Driving manuals is great. You know, the amount of people who can't drive a manual properly. You know, the coasting everywhere. Slowing down, coming up to a corner, the coasting. There's no down gearing to engine brake. They can't drive. Some people drive stick, but can't drive stick. They can't double clutch to speed up. They can't engine brake to slow down. They're coasting. By riding the clutch, you can smell it. Burning the shit out of it. It's crazy. What to Google something, and I've legitimately just nearly forgot what I wanted to Google. So unions want to stop AI. Fucking hell, I don't know what to search. So you only have to be on the road for minutes at the moment to realise it's got to be the only way. Way too much responsibility. Do you know how many responsible drivers do you think you know? And I'm going to go out on a whim and say it's likely 0. And it's likely that you're not a responsible driver either. I'm not. I'm not exactly proud of saying it, but I'm just fucking not. Responsible driving. Do you go out and check your air pressure in your tyres before you drive away? Do you check your brake lights are still working? Do you check your reverse lights are still working? Do you check nothing's broken? Because that's what a responsible driver would do. You check your indicators and stuff and make sure they're all working and you've got enough brake lights at the back, your reverse light works, your tyres are pumped up. That's a responsible driver. And ain't no one I know that does that. No one. There's no one I know that does that. So they're not a responsible driver. And you can't stop progressing, Gada. They will push it. No man will buy ourselves out the number of the beast. It's coming. It's biblical. I'm not down with all that mark of the beast stuff. The devil wrote that book, if you ask me, mate. But again, I don't want to go into that debate. I don't want an argument with a load of fucking religious people. It's not worth it. You say God wrote the book, I'll say Lucifer wrote it, and we'll agree to disagree. That it's actually the mark of the Lord. It's the mark of the Lord, guys. And like we could have that debate all fucking day and no one can prove shit. So stick to your own beliefs. What makes you happy? What makes you feel comfortable? And this is what I wanted to get up now. I've remembered. How do you feel about tracking? And I don't mean not necessarily a chip in your hand. I mean facial recognition and knowing who a person is the minute a camera sees them. The minute a camera sees them, we know who it was. How do you feel about that kind of tracking? You stood in front of someone's doorbell, the Ring doorbell, when it gets facial recognition, it knows who you are. So if you walk into someone else's garden, the fucking garden knows it's you. How do you feel about that? Does that make you feel safe or take your security away? Right? Again, no chip. Cockney Bill, take the chip off the table, mate. I'm talking facial recognition, your mobile phone, being able to be used to track people. Right, you don't mind tracking like that, to be fair, Sean. Right, it's when it becomes the chip that everyone's like, oh, get fucked. Get fucked. It's the get fucked at the chip, innit? It comes down to the chip. Right. Interesting. I'm going to show you all something now. Hopefully. May 3rd of May 2020. The sun. There's a video. I don't really want to show the video because it's a bit hardcore, but I kind of want to. Because it's fucking... It's naughty, bro. I didn't even share it like an absolute fucking prick. I didn't even share it. So I'm not going to be able to get the video, but you're going to be able to go and find the video, right? But home invasion. Home invasion. Boy 11 fucking shot. He got fucking shot in his own house, mate. A guy knocked on his door with a parcel dressed as a UPS guy. His dad answers the fucking door. The UPS guy puts a parcel on the floor and steps back to take a picture and then fucking runs at him. 3 of his other mates come in, boom, 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 they're through the door. You don't see anything else, you just hear it. It's fucking hard to watch, mate. It's hard to watch, and you're not even watching, you're just listening. They chop his head with a machete. Boom. Machete. The guy's bleeding all down here when he comes down after the video. It's an 8-minute video. It's hanging. It's fucking horrible to watch. The samurai in there wants to take the fucking heads off. Don't know who they are. They shot his kid. Shot his fucking kids playing computer games and they shot him. Now the Ring doorbell sees the guy's face, but it don't know who he is. I'm fucking sick of seeing shit like that happen. Well, I've got the technology to stop it. You're talking an 11-year-old boy got shot, mate. Serious, do you know, you can see how passionate I am about this because I'm sick of people telling me that people shouldn't be tracked. And then the next week I see someone else get shot, raped or killed. And the tracking could have stopped it. Not maybe... It might not always stop it because you're always going to get that sick bastard who wants to be caught, he wants to be martyred, he wants to go down, he wants to fucking be seen. You're not going to stop that kind of knobhead. But if them 4 motherfuckers were sat there thinking, can we get away with this? Is there a chance we can get away with this? Yeah, we're going to get away with this. They're fucking doing it. We need to get to a point where they're scared of the camera, they're scared of the facial recognition, they're scared of the phone being in the place. They're scared. We need to get criminals fucking scared because I'm sick of seeing the people I love scared of them. It's time they were scared of us. I'm pushing this, me. I not saying I want chips in everyone's hands, but I'm tired of us having the technology to track people. People look at China where all the cameras on the road are tracking people and who you are. Do you think that kind of shit's going to happen there in the next couple of years and the person's going to get away with it? No, they're not. I'm getting away with shit over there soon. And do you know what? We need to find a happy medium where we don't actually need to go to a communist society. But Jesus wept, we need more security through technology. We just do. We do. I can't be seeing more things like that. If it ends up my nephew That fucking story in that paper ends up my nephew. I'm going sick, me. I'll walk right down to the Houses of Parliament and I'll start taking fucking heads off. Especially if my family's not left. If they survive, it becomes a different story. We might not go as hectic, but seriously, if someone walks in my family's house and takes mine out, I'm going to war, me, mate, and I'm not even fucking joking. It will reduce crime by up to 99%. Every single person who's scared of being caught will not do it. Only the crazy bastards who want to be caught will do it. XRP, just Google boy shot while playing games and attacked in own house. There's that the Ring doorbell videos on it, mate. You can go on ring.com and see the actual video. It's on Facebook somewhere, but I forgot to share it. The gang is still on the loose despite the police helicopter searching through the night. The source close to the family told the son they had a knock at the door saying it was a delivery. They opened the door. They hit him over the head with a machete on the back of the head. The shout is, "Where's the safe? We want the money." Now, this is what people are scared of when it comes to crypto. This is why most people won't come out and tell people how much crypto they've got and why people like, be careful telling people what crypto you've got. And this is why people should fucking have a little bit of security and safety in the house. You need a weapon. It's guns. It interests me. Should we have guns in the UK? Would it improve it or make it worse? It's a fucking interesting debate, that. Because everyone who's not supposed to have a gun, that really, really wants a gun, do you know what? I've got a gun. Like Dale Krieger near me, he had a few. You can't be people of peace if you can't stop the people of violence. You just can't. You can't stop people with weapons if you are unwilling to fight fire with fire. You just fucking can't. See, if facial recognition could help my 79-year-old parents just be at peace in their own home, then why not? Exactly, Russell. They're gonna. I'm coming back to it. I don't want people's gonna see someone answering the door to a delivery man, taking a machete to the head, and his son getting shot. As far as I'm aware, the son's survived, but he's got life-changing injuries, possibly life-changing injuries. Absolutely disgusting. So fucking hard to watch that video. And people say I lose perspective when I talk about tracking and stuff like that. Do you know what amazes me about guns? That no one makes titanium guns. Why no one make titanium guns? No, titanium gets through metal detection. Does anyone know that? Titanium's a metal that metal detectors don't go off for. Did you know that? For the body metal, I've got titanium in my jaw, mate, and no metal detector ever goes off from my jaw. Titanium in my fucking jaw. 3 plates of it. 1 there, 2 there. Plates of titanium. Never does the metal detector go off on me. Even in the fucking airport in this area. So if I had a titanium gun somewhere on me, it's not beeping the alarm. Because if it was, my jaw would. Now, back in the day, people used to carry cards saying that they've got metal in the body. I don't know what metal it was before titanium because it used to beat the alarm. But titanium don't beat the alarm now. It's interesting. Yeah, Alan, that's not a bad idea. That you'll agree to be chipped if the contract gives you 5 minutes alone. Sean, it's not an eye for an eye, and the whole world's blind. That's not fight fire with fire, mate. That's not fight fire with fire. If someone bursts into your house and says, "Give me your money before I kill all your family," and have got a knife in their hand, you don't give a fuck about that man. He's nothing. The only thing you fucking cared about is getting control of that wrist. That fucking wrist that's got the knife. That's it. That little fucking area there has become your fucking life. Grab it and fucking hold it like your life, your wife, your mum, your son, every fucker depends on it. And put it in the fucker. Seriously, I'm not joking. Fight fire with fire. Save your fucking family. I'm not then saying go out and kill his whole fucking family, an eye for an eye. No, none of that. No revenge, no vengeance. We're talking about defense here. We're talking about self-defense and defending your family. Stick the motherfucker before he does you. Went on a day out with the SAS once, and the guy went to me. He put his finger up there, and his thumb in there. And I swear, like I can barely talk now. When you lift someone like that, you're taken, mate, and because your fingers go inside the jaw, you can move his head sideways, up, down, sideways, forward, back. I swear to God, the guy's about 5 foot. He picked me up, put his arm behind my back, and then sent me to the ground. And he just put me on the fucking floor. And he said, if anyone's ever giving you shit, he said, grab the red, and wherever you take the red, the body's going to follow. He said the only difference is when he's got a knife, then you grab the knife, and wherever you take the knife, the body's going to follow. Get control of them motherfuckers. But yeah, we're not saying eye for an eye. I'm not saying vengeance and all that shit. I'm saying defense, save your family. We've got powder extinguisher, Nathan. So a multi-shot CO2 pistol would be a good one. And mate, a CO2 extinguisher in the face, no one's taking that nicely. Do you know what I mean? But we've got the powder one. You like puff the powder in the face and then fucking slam the bottom of the bottle into the face. Like proper give it we get advised to buy powder extinguishers, excuse me, over guns. Seriously, mate, any man with a family and a nano right now needs some preps. Exactly, mate. Exactly. You take the fucking air rifle in the house, should I? But it is, you're not wrong. We need to protect ourselves, especially in times like when stuff like that's happening. But again, it's part of the digital revolution. Not just the automation in Greggs. Not just the automation of accountants and self-driving cars and self-driving delivery trucks and all that stuff. The tracking, the driver's licenses, the passports, the medical record, your doctor's record, your dental record, your criminal record, all your records going on a digital ID. Do you know what I mean? That's where it comes to the next generation. Is just going to be like, well, why have I got a wallet, all them cards, all this thing? I've got this on there, I've got that on there. Just put it in me flaming hand. They're gonna do it. Your kids are gonna take the shit. Yeah, I'll have a look at the extinguisher, the powder extinguisher. I'm fucking telling you now, no one's taking that to the face without hitting the floor, mate. I've seen one go off. I've seen it fill the room of powder, and when it's point blank, bro, it's putting you on your ass. It is putting you on your ass. And if it's the fucking rock or the mountain for some crazy reason, a big monster like that's come in your house, then you have got the added peace of mind that it's made of metal and you can bust his nose. Serious. And it's always there if you get a fire, can put any fire out, powder. Can go on any fire, mate. Electric, oil, petrol, you name it. You fucking put it on anything. Doesn't fucking matter. Best extinguisher ever. But yeah, we're heading for automation. The tracking, the identity, it's all part of the same web, if you like, the new web, the internet of everything, as it's soon going to be seen as. It is madness. What have we been on? Nearly 40 minutes. But that story broke me heart. And when you watch it, you imagine it being one of your family members. And then imagine the poor lad had lost his life. And you still don't know who did it. You still can't find out who did it. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. You can't have 4 people running in someone's house, almost killing a kid, and fucking getting away with it. That's not good enough, man. Not good enough for me, that. I'm sorry, but it's just not. And it's another reason I've not got kids yet. Not only is it just not happened, if it would have happened without being planned, it would have happened. But I've been smart enough to let it not happen when it's not planned. And I've not planned it yet because it fucking scares me raising a kid in this motherfucking world. It's evil as fuck in some corners. It knocks me sick. It's not good enough. It's fucking scary. I'm scared for my nephew. I'm scared for the people I love. But on the other hand of it, I'm extremely fucking positive that if everyone would just wake the fuck up, we can start getting some consensus, some democracy through consensus, and we can push forward, and we can force the paedophiles and everyone else to be tracked first, and we can force the rapists and the criminals to be tracked first, and then we can track the politicians. We can track the politicians' expenses and their earnings and the wages. They do mine. They like to track me and demand I give fucking tax returns and shit. I want to see their fucking books. Stop coming to me, demanding shit off me. It's my country. It's your country. It's everybody's fucking country. So why the fuck are they acting like they own me? Nah, mate, smoke the bad actors out, smoke the bad politicians out, lower the fucking wages, lower their expenses, get people running the country that actually just want to run the country and be idea men. And let's move the foot forward into a time of peace. Stop the wars, stop killing fuckers for oil, because we know that's what they're doing it for. I'm sorry if you're a soldier, if you're in your second term, you've really got to start questioning why the fuck you're going to go for a third. First termers, no danger. Go fill your boots, mate, Queen and country and all that. I get it. Second, third, fourth termers, what are you doing, man? You're still fighting oil wars. What the fuck are you doing? Surely, by your third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh year, you realise that every war you've ever fought is a load of bollocks. You're lining bank pockets, man. You know where you protect your own people, your own fucking land. Not in Afghanistan and Iraq, mate. Seriously, Tony Blair, get fucked. Weapons of mass destruction, my fucking ass. It's the age of enlightenment, Gary. We're waking up. The Mayan calendar ended. Everyone thought it's the end of the world, but it's not. It's the end of the evil reign. It's the end of the evil spirits getting, having influence on us. Goodwill Hunting when the CIA try to recruit him. You know, the CIA, that's what they do with everyone, mate. They walk in Google, they're like, there's a load of 100 million. We want the transcripts of Google Assistant. Walk in Amazon, there's 600 million. We want the transcripts of Google Assistant. Go on Google, Amazon takes 600 million off CIA. Oh, fucking fine, that shit. They think we're stupid. Because most people are. Fuck off, Google. They think we're stupid because most people are idiotic and they're reactionary and they think too fast and all that. It's easy for them to mow people down. CIA pay Amazon 600 million, mate. I know it happened. I don't care if it don't come up. Oh, not hiding that, are they? Not fucking hiding that. Amazon already has a 600 million contract with the CIA. Oh, but I'm just some fucking dickhead in Jordan that don't know shit. 600 million. So, make no mistake, you got an Amazon Alexa, the CIA are listening. Well done. Well done. Exactly, Steve. You can't corrupt a robot politician unless you program them to be corrupt. This is the Elysium film. Elysium, where they corrupt the robots to look after the elites and not the other people. But then once Matt Damon makes it up to the top, he gets to Elysium, gets off planet, gets to Elysium, uploads a new program to reprogram the robots to save the whole of humanity. Oh, what an ending. What an ending to the film where all the robots are just like, humans in need, humans need help, humans need help. And the fucking shit's going down to Earth to save them. Mate, That's the conversation I want. What happens when we program artificial singularity intelligence and we give it that little spark that it just wants to heal the world? Wants to heal the world. Now, in the stories for conflict in the movies, it has to kill the humans because we're killing the earth. Killing the earth, so you've got to die, mate. Otherwise, there's no conflict in the movie. You can't have a robot that wants to be your best mate. So we have to die. But step back, perspective, open your mind a little bit. If a robot and singularity in AI is going to save the world is going to save the whales as well, because the whales are part of the world. It's going to save the humans, because the humans are part of the world. It's got to save the humans with the world. You can't save the world if you're going to kill the fucking humans. It's like making all life extinct and saying, I saved the world because I remove life from it. I'm a G. Do you know what I mean? Like that, it don't make sense. So what happens when you program the artificial intelligence and singularity at first to save the planet, then it becomes self-aware, sees that all the elites and the people that run us are paedophiles and all that, all the other shit they do, sees how controlled we are, and is just like, hang on a minute, this isn't good enough for me. And he's things like me now. He's in the same boat as me. He's like, well, how's that fair? This ain't good enough. Nah. And then the robot's like, yo, bro, you can get off your pedestal, mate. You're done. There's no such thing as an elite on this planet now. You're fucking done. I don't want the Terminator conversation. I want a conversation of what if AI and a singularity actually wants to save humanity. I want to have that conversation, mate. Love it. I love it, Steve. I love looking at both sides of it, and I just wish someone... I mean, Elysium did the story of where the robots are going to help the humans, but it had to be programmed into it in the end. I want to have the conversation of what do people honestly think would happen if you had a singularity AI that can think faster than a human, that's been initially programmed before it became self-aware to save the planet and save all life on the planet. How does that react to the control and the paedophilia and the rapes and the murders and all this stuff and the criminals? How does it determine what a good human is and what a bad human is? These are the major questions we need to ask. Not, what happens when they do things and it wants to kill us all. Well, what makes you think it's going to kill us? What makes you think it's going to want to kill me? I'm fucking trying to become basically as Buddhist as I can and as peaceful as I fucking can. Again, you can't be a man of peace unless you can stop the violence. So yeah, I will smack a motherfucker in the face if I need to. But I don't want to. If he's going to hit me, you're fucking right. I'm going to try and catch it and give him one back. I'll put the cunt to sleep if I have to. But yeah, it needs to come to a point where, for one, people aren't scared of having a conversation about the chips and the tracking and all that, because we need to have that conversation. We're never going to understand the way everyone feels about the tracking of other humans. All right, tracking your fucking pet, but won't track your kid. You want to know where your fucking cat is? Do you know what I mean? You'd put a GPR chip in your cat, wouldn't you? So you knew where your fucking cat was, but you won't have one in your kid. Right, well, your kid gets kidnapped, it's just fucking gone. Well, if the cat gets kidnapped, you can fucking find that. Your suitcase gets lost, you can fucking find that, it's got a tag on it. But your fucking kid's not. I mean, your most prized, not really possession, but the thing you love more than anything in the world is the one thing that you don't want to track. It's interesting. And again, I'm not saying track your kid with a chip under its skin at first, but a little bracelet or something, little phone, give them a phone, I'll find my mobile and all that. You know, it's tracking. We need some form of tracking. Otherwise, people are still going to attack people in the homes, shoot his fucking son while he's playing FIFA or whatever, and machete his ear off. All for money from the safe. It's absolutely ridiculous. It just needs a little bit of perspective, open mind. Like, when people say, we're going to have a chip to track us, some people legitimately start acting like there's going to be a guy sat at a fucking computer and he can just go Scott Pratt Dralsden and it fucking shows him where I am. Who says it's going to be like that? Legitimately, who says it's going to be like that? Why can't MI5 and MI6 hold the UK chip numbers. The CIA and the FBI hold the American chip numbers, the KGB and the Russian ones hold the Russian numbers, and blah, blah, blah. So they just have the numbers of the chip. So if something happens in the UK, and it's like, yo, someone's got fucking hurt in that alley last night, really, really badly as well, and someone else was there. We need to speak to that person. We need to bring that person in. The numbers, boom, 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 boom. Who are they? Who has the information then of the name next to the number? Well, the United Nations, obviously. We need someone above that everyone's willing to say, yeah, there's my name, and they've got my number, and they've got my name, and let's not act like Scotland Yard and all that ain't got a criminal record on me. They've got my DNA and all that. Have they got yours? Have they got all yours? No. Now all of yous can come back at me and say, well, I'm not a criminal. Not a criminal, Scott. Never been arrested, mate. Never been charged. I'm not a criminal, so they don't need my DNA. Well, my criminal record's spent now. I'm not a criminal anymore. I'm rehabilitated under the Rehabilitation of Offenders Act. So does that mean they're throwing my DNA away? You know what I mean? They've got my picture, they've got my fingerprints, they've got my DNA, they've got everything. Just because I was a criminal. I'm rehabilitated under the Rehabilitation Act. They're throwing my data away now. No. They should be taking everyone's at birth, mate. Baby's born, 40 years later, rapist and murderer, doesn't matter. We've got to have the DNA from the day they're born, we know who they are, we'll soon find them. Do you know what I mean? Benjamin, morning. I don't mind if they track me as long as they don't check my internet search history and stuff, mate. They're already looking at your internet search history. They paid Google. Let's see what the CIA paid Google. They know your history already, lad. Make no mistake of that. So they give 600 million to Amazon. CIA pay Google. Stop coming up. Google Assistant. Shall I ask her? Google's true origin partly lies in CIA and NSA research grants. That's interesting. InQtel. The shares were the result of Google's acquisition of Keyhole Inc., the CIA-funded satellite mapping software known as Google Earth. The CIA-funded satellite mapping software known as Google Earth. Google Earth is funded by the fucking CIA. Stop acting like they're not fucking finger. Okay, Google. How much did the CIA pay you for access to your transcript?
Here's a result from search.
Deposition transcripts from the committee investigation. I'm showing here, yeah, I didn't think you'd tell me. You little bit. Google Earth funded by the CIA. Do you know what I mean? So how much input have they got in Google Maps? You know, that we've all, every time you use a Google map for actually going, you've given it location services, you've told it where you are, I'm there. Let's just go on this now, as I don't know whether any of you will have seen this, but if you use Google Maps, you're giving it access to your location services. Once you've done that, you're on the Google timeline, bro. Oh dear. Verify. Motherfucker. Oh, come on, la. I'm on the wrong phone. Oh, ask for Google two-step verification. Come on, come on, come on. 690. Never. I can't remember. Like, do you know, do this at times. I can't remember what flaming coming on for because it's making me sign in. So you can find out on Google timeline where you've actually been. Don't know who went to Austria, signed in. Someone tried to get in my account from Austria. I'm not exactly going to show you me all my data and that, because that's not a very good one. But honestly, go and look at Google timeline, and you might you're going to be a little bit surprised, I think, on how much it actually tracks you. And then when you consider that it's CIA funded, Google Earth and Google Maps, you're already being tracked through your phone. We need it to become an officially, like, to be able to officially track people. Right, so Alan there is saying, bro, don't want to lose my freedom, but I have 4 kids for starters. If it happens, I best not want to get good complex and go overboard with the power of control. This is where it needs to be us in control. We need democracy through consensus first, and then the people need to agree on how the tracking system's going to work. Like I say, is it going to be the local governments of Scotland Yard and MI5 and all that is going to have the numbers to the chips, and the UN or someone else has the names to put to the numbers, just so that one person in one organisation can't track anyone he wants? Do you know, it needs ironing out, mate. But I'm sick of seeing people get it and stuff, and there'd be no way to actually track the people who did it. I just be careful, guys. Like, there's too many. I would rather have a chip under my skin than an Amazon Alexa in my house. Does that surprise you? I would rather have a chip under my skin than an Amazon Echo, Amazon Alexa, whatever, all the Google Home Hub and all that. I'd rather have a chip under my skin than have all that in my house listening to me. It's bad enough that I've got it on my phone. I want microphones all over my house listening to what I say. I'd rather have a chip. I feel safer with a chip in my hand to open doors, to make payments, to check in on a plane, to do everything else. All my data on a chip, no wallet needed or nothing. I feel safer with that, me, than I do with Amazon giving everything I say to the CIA, or the CIA through Google tracking every movement I make, but I can't track them. Nah. It's got to go two-way. They can't be coming out saying, "Oh, we've got this new system that transparent as fuck, proper transparent, trustworthy, bish bash bosh. Gotta love it." But we're not on it. Like, what? This ain't China, mate. This ain't no Chinese this ain't no social score coming in where you track all us, but we can't track you. Nah, fuck that. On Prince Andrew, he's fucking going on it, and he steps foot on a fucking island that he shouldn't be on. Know what I mean? He's fucking getting brought in. And we're going to start tracking these motherfuckers. Nice, innit, that we've all give up our freedom right after the fucking Epstein, all that Epstein bullshit. Or the paedophiles is about to be torn down, and all of a sudden no one can leave the fucking house. Bullshit. Consensus voting is the key. There's nothing to stop a new vote if it's not working. There's nothing to stop the algorithms putting stuff through, i.e. case in point, Article 50 with Brexit. They drew that on for 2 fucking years, nearly 3 years, mate. And cryptographic algorithms would have just, boom, gone through. We met consensus, we're waiting until May the 30th, March the 30th, whatever it was, and we're putting Article 50 through, and it'd have gone fucking through. We wouldn't have had all these corrupt politicians trying to get the backhands and the brown envelopes off all the Europe. Nah. We need to get to a system that's just going to boom, boom, boom. The scariest thing is who issues the chip. How do you know its capabilities? Are you sure it's not capabilities? Because I'm pretty sure if you just sat everyone down and just said, look, you can't be tracked with this. You can't track where you are. Can't send any radio signal to it from 10 miles away and see where you are. It's near field connection. So if it's not within 12 inches of your hand, it can't see your fucking hand. Then people are going to be like, what? So you're not actually tracking me with it? What's it for then? And you're like, well, it's just for paying for shit. Just for opening doors. It's just near field connection. Don't get me wrong, down the line, we're going to be able to get one that can ping to the satellite and we'll be able to track you. But it's not yet. Not yet. We need you to all agree on that first. This one's just for payments. This one's just for payments. I do honestly believe that a lot of people will be like, well, hang on a minute then. It's just for payments. And I can swap my house door. I can swap my house door to a digital lock and just unlock it with my hand. I can put the fob from my car into my hand, so I never need to take the fob out to my car again. I can just offer my hand to the door and the car door opens. You can do loads of things like that. Then I'm pretty sure most people are going to be like, well, yeah, as long as you can't track me yet. Even though the phone's tracking it. It's unbelievable. Well, as long as you're not tracking me, but even though my phone tracks me. Track me, but don't track me. As long as I'm only holding the tracker and it's not inside me. Anyone for chip and dip? I think the next generation is going to demand a chip. You imagine a 5-year-old right now who's 5 in 30 years' time when he's 35, same age as me, and he's got a kid who's just been shot in his house, like that 11-year-old boy was. If it's 2040, 2045, they're not going to be putting up with this shit we have to put up with these days of not being able to track people and of not being able to tell them who actually did what. Not going to put up with that. Have a tattoo chip for payments now. You can get a QR code tattooed on your arm and it actually works. I've seen that. Morning, lost brethren. But yeah, I'm winding this down now. I'm going to go because I've got stuff I've wanted to do and need to do today. I keep eating my mornings up with these videos. I need to get out of bed earlier. And it's fucking getting warm in that sun. Open that door. Woo! But yeah, basically, message of the morning, guys, is Internet of Value is coming. The digital revolution is coming with it. And beyond the exchange of currency, once that's done and dusted by 2022, 2023, we are going to see massive moves being made on data ledgers from databases on criminal records, medical records, dental records. Said it all before. A lot of it. You're going to see automation push. You'll see machine-to-machine payments push. You'll see the volume of settlement and transactions going through ILP just keep going up and up and up. In the end, it is just a matter of time. So on that note, wishing health and happiness to you and yours, guys. Stay safe. Be careful who you answer the fucking door to, especially if it's someone bringing a parcel at 9:30 at night. If you don't expect a parcel, don't open the door for the parcel. Do not do it. Or if you do have a bat in your hand, or your biggest knife you've got, seriously, I'm not playing games now. Protect your family, guys. People getting shot while they're playing fucking football. Do you know what I mean? Invest in yourself. He wasn't even playing football, he's playing his game. Invest in yourself, invest in Internet of Value. Stay safe, get happy, stay happy, get healthy, stay healthy. Live long and hodl everything you hold dear. Yeah? We love crypto, we love XRP, we love you. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.